Listen, I need to go there. This has to happen, alright? Oh my god! Oh my god, we hit it! That was 17 damage! Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today you will be a witness to literally the best top deck of my whole life. This was incredible and I couldn't believe my eyes. Maybe you have seen the glimpse of it in the intro, but there will be more. By the way, this is a sideboarded version of the deck. This is what won the MTGO challenge. This was literally the first place deck, so it's pretty powerful. And the whole idea is using Caustic Bronco, the creature that has saddle. You want to saddle it with a 3-drop or something with 3 power, and then when this attacks, your opponent loses life equal to the top card of your library. You need to reveal it, of course. And guess what? Shadow of Mortality, the card that always gets a use because of its huge converted mana cost. This is a 15 damage to your opponent's face. You will see it. And because you can use Avarice to put this on top of your library before attacking, you kinda are guaranteed. That's why we play 4 of the Avarice and only 2 Shadow of Mortality. We want to make sure that we just don't draw 2 of them. You don't want them in the hand, you want them in the deck, and you want to tutor for them. And you also can use the damage from the Avarice to deal some extra damage. So if you have 5 mana, this deals even more damage. 2 from Bronco, 3 from this, and 15 from this. So a very messy 20 damage lethal. But in reality, usually just go for a huge swing and then you finish them off. All right, guys, let's go into games. I think you will like it. The deck is absolutely crazy and the games will be as well. So have fun, guys. Alright guys, we are going first. We have double horse. It has to work. This one time, it has to work. I could go for the yeah, we played quite a lot. Here it is. We played quite a lot when we were trying to rank up to Mythic. So we know each other. I'm not sure if we go with the backstreet already or we just try to go. I will try to go for Surveil. If we hit right, it might be really good. We'll see. It's probably better to play the backstreet, but I just want to have this kind of cool play, Alright. I think they have only one red land. Probably the second one is a different color. Okay, this is pretty decent. Horsey, you need to go there. You need to go there. Alright. The Horse of Doom. I mean, the art is pretty cool, I have to say. But this is a really cool card overall. And this is not very cool deck at all. Alright, so our opponent is thinking, but I remember they played Dimir at some point, and I think it might be even in the Boros video, because I remember we played a lot then. Alright, already Warden. I wonder how they will play here. So we can give flank to this and saddle it. But we cannot play the backstreet then, because we need 3 mana. I mean, we really need to go crazy. Oh my god. Alright, at least no Knight of Chaos, but Warden with this draw is insane already. Of course, also with cover. And this is really good for them. So how do we go about it? We go Sanctum, we play this, and I mean, we saddle. This will be a snake horse that is being ridden by a Seraph from Steel. Sure. So this one gets flying. Listen, I need to go there. This has to happen, alright? Oh my god, we hit it! That was 17 damage! Oh my god, okay, thank you. Shuffler, Gods of Magic, you all aligned for this one. For this one game. I cannot believe this was actually the top card of the library, randomly. Man, I'm just so good at Magic, I didn't realize how good I am. This definitely deserves a honk, a power honk. Man, like that was a cool one. Oh, do I have it? I don't have it. Let's go with Howdy. Alright. Well, this was something, wasn't it? I don't think it's over. Just simply because they can pump the Warden super hard. And it will get flying. So they need to tap 6 things, and that will be a 4-5 with flying. Which also means it goes around Eiganjo, which is a little bit unfortunate. But you know what? Oh my god, the stacking of Warden. You can see how this is one of the cards that makes or breaks the whole deck. But man, his draw is insane. Like, this is second Gleeful Demolition on turn 3. And Warden with so many counters I cannot count. It's already 5-6 with Vigilance. But if they tap more, I think we might kill them, right? Well, we'll see. We have this one crazy Surveyor, so we can decide which card is on top. We can decide, and I think we have to. Because this is when it attacks, right? Listen, we have to win this. I'm taking it. Can you saddle it? Right? This is saddled. I had to. Alright. Now we get this with whatever. I'm going with flying because it's cool, alright? And we reveal the card. Oh my god. Man, my life is absolutely complete. And I can die happily. Oh my god, I'm so happy this happened. Alright guys, I'm going first with my horse, alright? We're going with it. Go, my minion. You need to kill everyone right now. We will see, we'll see. Our opponent is playing, you know, the same thing he always plays since few years. And we just go with the Bronco. The Caustic Bronco. And this flavor is so fun for the card. And let's see it. Do they respect it? It doesn't seem like it. And I cannot speak because of the combo game, but well, our opponent just keeps playing spells. Imagine living your life like this in Magic. Like, you just keep playing those 4 cards one after another every day for hours. Like, this has to be how Purgatory looks like. So let's go with Seraph. Alright, this is the combo. We saddle. And we just hit Shadow of Mortality and it's easy. And this has to be, I think, a lifelink, right? It has to be a lifelink. Let's go. Go. I imagined it will be a bit more epic. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I never wanted to hit with it, you know? Like, 15 damage is not anything I wanted. Alright, double spell. Cool, this will be fun. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's not the worst. It will hurt like crazy, but I think it's not the worst, you know? A cut down is a very nice draw. It doesn't really align very well though. I mean, I can go this into cut down and lifelink 5. The problem is that if I play Shelly, it probably won't live, right? So how do we go about it? That's a hard one. So this will be already three creatures attacking me. I really think this is the play. I really think so. Alright. That will be a huge lifelink, so there's that. And we still have open cut down, right? I'm not sure if we should play it now, but we probably have to try it. I think we need to be defensive here. And we probably, like, 2 cards, that could be 2 instants. Or at least 1 instant, 1 sorcery. So I think we have to cut down right now. Well, he's tapped. You know, that opens a lot of possibilities, like he knows we probably won't have more. So I will try to bluff a little bit. So this is super scary. I would love to have Shelly on the board. Chick is acceptable, especially that we have the Seraph. This lifelink was pretty huge, man. And I will absolutely trade. Yeah, I like this play that we made. I think it's worth it, and this is the last card. So even though, of course, they will get this monstrous trade and they will get a great trade, you know, this kind of stuff that we, you know, keep seeing all the time. However, now they have nothing. So, do we go with Vigilance? Man, they just scooped. The life of mono-red player. See Shrouded, scoop game, go another. Alright guys, we are on the play, and we are playing against Selective Sloth. I guess so. So, how do we play? I think we go with the Courtyard, right? We don't know what we'll draw. And potentially... Do you think it's a cut down? Do you think it's a cut down? Well, this is black color, so it will nearly for sure kill something. But let's risk it. Oh my god, of course it's a cut down. They just always have it when I play a small creature. Alright, extremely annoying. Extremely annoying. This isn't very good. I think we just keep all the removal. Oh, that was that was harsh. Alright, an underdog. Card that cannot be killed. Makes sense. Super happy to have it. Alright. I mean, we probably played this, right? I will play it right now without the Blitz. If I played Go for the Throat at the end step, I would go for Blitz probably. But I wasn't aware that I will draw this card, so you know. Just a cut down master. Alright, that's fine. I think I might use Go for the Throat when he attacks. Unfortunate. If he plays Shelly, like, they definitely play 4 of. Alright, one time. You have this one hit. Alright? Because I want to have priority. If he plays a big thing will die. If he doesn't play anything, underdog will die. That means we can blitz first. So now we get some card advantage there. I should play the land first. I wanted to be fancy. But let's go with it. He can do it before we surveil. Raffine Informant, not very good card to be honest. Like, we need something better. So if they want to kill it, they should do it before the surveil. Probably. That would slow my draw a little bit. Like, I would get the card I want, but later. Alright. I mean, it is what it is. Well, just two mono-black players hitting each other heads, you know? But he is tapped out, which means that our short just got a little bit better. Oh, the Peacekeeper. This is a very tempting card. Because I kinda want to keep the Sheoldred, right? Let's see it. How much remove... Yes. The answer is yes. Alright. Oh my god, this is the hardest part of the game. We really have to go like this, man. They might go with the deadly cover-up. We don't really have easy ways here. Yeah, deadly cover-up is really good, but... Like, I need to name something. At least they won't draw cards with this, you know? Yeah, they're going with the evidence already. This is a good play for them, but... You know, it's hard because they drew 5 removal already. And that means that every card we play will die. That's a weird one. They will get our underdog, but they paid their underdog for this. So not amazing, to be honest. This will be a huge problem. And they can play it on the next turn if they are good at magic. So right now we are basically two decks that have nearly the same game plan, and he has way more removal than I do. So he is getting ahead right now. Listen, We know what will happen, you know? I really think we want to go with the Shepherd. Yep, here we go. But that means he won't be able to play this even if he draws a land. And if that's a Shrouded, we can just go for the Throat. So, you know, we have options, I guess, maybe, who knows, it's not great. They drew something. This is the card that is playable on 4 mana. Oh, right, they just used the prototype. I mean, this is kinda good, right? Alright guys, we are going with it. I think this will win us the game. I'm sure of it. Like, they can lifelink 3, but we can life... No way. Of course! Why wouldn't you have a different removal? Are you serious, man? This was too much. Of course, now we get Skrelv. I'll be honest, this was super too much, man. Alright, so we have to play Skrelv. Do we go with the Shepherd? I think so. I know it's not very good for the, you know, the passive. Sure, you go like this, bro. Because this will unlock the Shrouded on the next turns. I won't be able to block, but I hope the life gain from Shrouded will be enough. Are you serious? Like, this was way too much. Go. Well, I'm sorry I took half a second for this play, you know? I'm sorry. I know it was way too long. Alright, so I'm not risking that he will top deck something. Like, this guy is a monster of drawing cards. Alright, so he deals 1 damage. Of course, see? See? I told you. He just draws a card. Alright, he deserves this one, alright? Let's pay the mana. That's an interesting play, by the way. There was literally 0 reason to do this. I mean, Shadow of Mortality, exactly as we intended for this deck. This is exactly what I had in mind when I put, you know, this into the deck. And yeah, I mean, we attack. So we get to 7, they cannot kill us. And that will be a super quick lethal, right? Do you think they play Corrupt? Man, this madman can draw everything. We could just wait 1 more turn. Nah, I think this is good. I think this is good. We are back to 7. If he draws Corrupt, we probably die anyway, right? I didn't count, but that's probably the case. And that gives them single draw to win the game. What a monster. What a monster. And that should win us the game, right? 11, 13, and 3. So 16 damage. Okay, he attacked. And he scooped. Well, there can be only one Sloth, because this town is not big enough for both of us. We need to hit an untap land with this. Man, this just keeps being on the top, doesn't it? I will draw it before I play Bronco, so unfortunate. Man, it's always lurking at the top, every single game. And here we are, with some reward for our cool play. Bronco will die. But maybe on the lightning strike. When you see Jace, you know there is a mountain. Feldon, you know what? Oh my god. Can this be on the, you know, on the top of my library after this draw, please? Listen, I need the Peacekeeper first. So what is this? Man, I think I can kill them. If they attack with skill, so I think we win the game. I want them to play Godric and attack. I don't want them to kill my stuff. If I name the adversary, right, they need to draw a land. And this is not good enough. I will name the adversary. I don't want to show him how my deck works, but I think I have to. Alright. And for... Okay, man, they already scooped to 2 drops. Like, what is the next stage? You will scoop to your opponent playing land and you only play mana screwed games? Like, I dealt 4 damage, that's it. Why did he scoop? Alright, so the next play would be we would play this and then Avarice and put this on top of our library and then deal infinite damage. Man, like, we did it again. Alright guys, we're going first. And I mean, we have pretty interesting opening. We don't have Bronco unfortunately, but other than this we should be fine. And our opponent plays a mountain and a slick shot. It's a new strategy. You didn't see it before, right? So do we go with the Informant? I really think we do, because we can still have the underdog in a way. All right, we're getting there. I want the counter. That's kind of important. Even though he can just go with the slick shot, and we won't be ready with go for the throat, but that will be one of the slick shots. So no, they probably won't have the second one to follow, and then they need to fight on the ground. If they don't play slick shot right now, or they plot it, that would be really nice for us, because we can just go Peacekeeper slick shot, and they basically wasted the full turn. But we are tapped, so they absolutely should go slick shot into this. This guarantees them a lot of damage and the card if this dies. So, let's see it. Our mono red player has so many cards. So, you know what it means. You know what it means. It means that we can just go make coffee, make tea, make dinner, and they might realize that Godric is still the best play. Alright, Codebreaker. They might go for the trade here, right? I wonder if they use this. Okay, they didn't. I will take the trade. I'm pretty happy with it. That also, man, we are overdrawing crowns a little bit right now. Let's see it. Let's see it. No slick shot. So lightning strike seems like an obvious choice, right? If they play Godric, we can just trade. Next turn, it will be Godric into something. You know what? I would just go like this. Yeah, I think it's better. It's actually better this way. Because they will use the turn to play this into this, and then they will Godric into Monstrous Rage into possibly this. So we will get 2 for 1 then. And if we play it on Lightning Strike, they play Godric. Perfect. Not sure, you don't need to do it main phase, but sure. Yeah, I like this play a lot. Maybe Takenuma will be useful, we'll see. So this has to go for the throat. Okay, 2 turns before the Seraph with the lifelink appears. Sure. And if they do nothing, we can always Takenuma and get the Peacekeeper or something. So no, it's also not the end of the world. But they should expect a removal right now, especially that we didn't mine Godric. Oh, I needed them to draw a land. But I guess they can use the plot thing. Thank you. I'm so happy that this costs 0 mana so they can make this mistake, because the Shuffler nearly saved them from the mistake. But fortunately it didn't really. And they scoop. Man, I tell you, the mono-red players keep scooping faster and faster lately. Like previously they actually tried to fight until turn 5. Right now it's just 3-drop and they're out. Like, they just wait to scoop, man. Alright guys, are you ready? We will go with the backstreet, I think, even though the Skrelv will be later. I don't think we need double Avarice. Like, 1 is enough for this deck. We definitely would love to see a horse, you know, because it's amazing. And Kumano. Have you seen a slick shot in a red deck? It's kind of incredible that the whole standard is basically slick shot with different splash for, you know, second color outside of red. So what do we go for? We probably, man, I think one Shrouded needs to be enough. Like we need to, like we cannot take 2 4-drops, like we need to keep going every turn. And this is a really big tell for our opponent. What we have? If we can get Avarice while Shrouded is in the board, that would be great. So, right now they have a lot of options. They can plot Slick Shot, they can play Slick Shot, they can play another Slick Shot, or wait until they buff Slick Shot on the next turn. So, plenty of possibilities involving all the new cards from the new set. Alright, you here, bro? Oh my god, they have different cards. So this will be a heavy protection spell probably, or heavy protection deck. And why do you play 2 colors to provide protection for your plays? Because you want to risk everything and just not use any of them. This is how mono-red players play. Let's go with Skrelv. So we can be aggressive, or at least try to. I will actually try. We should have time to get, you know, defensive if we have to. But this is less aggressive just because of all the cores they have, and they probably play like things like Tamio Safekeeping, but more like Royal something, because it pumps. So they might have less burn and less creatures. Because the whole point of the deck is plotting this and protecting it from harm. And they forgot to do it, you know? It's fine. Why would you do the one thing your deck is supposed to do? It might not matter. At this time, it probably won't matter. Because we are doing triple Avarice and no lands. Well, the Shuffler will win every single time in the end. We are just guests at the Shuffler's mercy. Alright, so let's hit. Of course, we keep playing the game until Shuffler gives us the card. And if we won't get it, we lose instantly. So they keep all the protection spells. You don't want to remove it before the damage. I think we still have to go like this. It's good for them, but we need to get all the What? Doesn't matter. No lands, no win. It's fine. I mean, we can start trying to draw a land with Bronco on the next turn. It's interesting that you have to put the card in the hand. And I mean, this can kill you. I'm pretty sure this can kill you because there's no clause about, you know, if paying life or anything, you just get basically damage. I mean, I'm aggressive because I cannot play my deck. Imagine having... Man, we actually drew so many cards and we only have 2 lander right now. Well, that's insane. Alright, man. Did they just draw it? Because why wouldn't you play it before when you had the Slick Shot? And do I really... Man, I could trade here? Alright, let's see how dead we are. Because when you miss so many lands, it's very hard to come back from the... Like, look at this draw. This is really bad draw, man. At this point, there's no... Like, I just need to keep... Oh, man. If that's not a land, we will probably die. Alright, we are attacking. I don't think there's any way I'm winning this. If that's non-land, I probably die instantly on the next turn. But I need to take the risk. Like, I whiffed 4 turns in a row. Well, this game was kinda stacked against us, man. Like, if I've seen... Like, we had the God Draw with Shuffler, and that is the opposite of God Draw. We didn't ever go to 3 mana, and we drew the 15 cards from the top. It keeps happening, man, but this time in the wrong direction. By the way, if I saddled, I would win. Alright guys, before we talk about the deck and the outro, we need to address the elephant in the room, alright? The last game that you have seen, I could just saddle Bronco, win the game with Shadow of Mortality. I know that now we know it was on the top, alright? But I had so many lands in my deck, you know, I played 24 of them, I drew way less, and the chance of drawing a single land compared to drawing single Shadow of Mortality was very different, you know, and I could win the game if I had the 3-drop, I think. So that was a calculated gamble, alright, don't tell me in the comments, you needed to saddle, that was only good play if I hit Shadow of Mortality, alright. Or Steel Seraph probably would work as well, so maybe it was a little bit better, but still more lands in the deck. Alright, we have this one, you know, figured out. Now let's talk about the deck. Well, this deck is funny. I honestly liked it. It's very weird gameplay. You have, like, this Bronco is like a center of everything, and the problem is that it usually dies on turn 1 or 2. However, every time it doesn't die, you basically have, you know, this cool effect that you're rolling the dice, alright? Let's be honest. Like, if you hit a land, you feel like you lost the game. If you hit, you know, Shadow of Mortality or even Steel Seraph, you feel like an absolute winner. So this is a very funny game in a way, and I'm here for it, man. With Avarice, 4 of them, you can make sure that the combo is way more consistent than normally. So of course you don't need to, you know, be super lucky. You can just get this. The problem is it's not a perfect curve because you need something to saddle 3. It cannot be 1-drop, it cannot be 2-drop because Bronco is already your 2-drop, and the 3-drop is probably like a Peacekeeper. So this can happen at the turn 4. It's a little bit unfortunate that we don't have, you know, some 1-drop with 3 power to saddle, but it's fine. It's fine. The deck is performing. It seems to be pretty solid, but it's also very dicey. If you hit your cards right, you win, and you feel like absolutely unstoppable. If you hit the wrong cards, you feel like, well, this is a 2-mana 2/2. It can't go wrong, right? To be honest, one of the reasons the deck is pretty consistent overall, even if you don't hit the combo, is the fact that you play Peacekeeper, Shrouded, and Steel Seraph. Those 12 cards really give you a lot of, like, you know, room for briefing. Peacekeeper slows the game super hard. It also gives you exactly the, you know, the information, how much removal he has. So on the next turn, the Shrouded can either, you know, drop and win the game, or you just make other plays to lure the removal first. So they really synergize very nicely. And with Steel Seraph, you know, those huge lifelink hits really make a difference. This is one of the reasons the deck is so resilient. And we also have a card I've never tried so far, the Shepherd, and it's very interesting card, you know. I like those -1/-1 effects. I didn't really use them during this turn, you know, this video. If you have 2 of them, they are much better than 1, but obviously it's against Boros, right? So sometimes it will automatically win you the game, and you definitely need it when they cast all the Gleeful Demolition. It's 2-mana sweeper in a way, if you play it right, so it's a very powerful card. I didn't really see it used so far, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, Skrelv, extremely important, because that's one of the ways you can, you know, save Bronco from inevitable doom, and, you know, together with Peacekeeper, you can really tax your opponent. So even if he has removal, he won't play it. So yeah, this is the deck. I hope you will like it. I won't talk about the sideboard because, you know, because I won't. So yeah, that's the end of the outro. I hope you liked it. I hope you had a lot of fun. This is probably a good deck to try, at least to know what can happen to you on turn 4. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and see you tomorrow.